Tonight's storyteller, Jesse Sublett, was born and raised in Johnson City, Texas, was the valedictorian of LBJ High School. And Jesse moved to Austin in the 70s. It's when I came in 74. And I was a frat rat in those days. And I remember Waylon and Willie. And I remember Jerry Jeff Walker and just that country, progressive country vibe. And then I remember also Raoul's right over here where the local is. And I remember this sound of otherness coming out of Raoul's. And it was fascinating and it was dissonant, but it was also very, very compelling in its own way. And then I left Austin for a while and I came back and attended the Seminary of the Southwest over off Duval and Hyde Park in 1981. In 1981, I was reading Kierkegaard and Kant and I was in my head most of the day. I was in my head studying deep, deep theological, philosophical works that year. One of my only moments of relief, one of the only times I could get out of my head and get back into my body was when I'd find myself over at the club foot. And my brother Craig and a few others and I would go to the club foot, and as soon as we'd walk in, just the beat, the sound would just take over my body, and the next thing I know, I was doing what we now know was pogoing. I was just jumping up and down and sweating and moving with everybody all over that place. And the Skunks were playing. Jesse Sublett and the Skunks gave me moments of salvation and respite from those deep theological studies. And I remember thinking of the whole punk rock movement as laughing at the culture, turning things upside down because they often needed to turn them upside down. And I remember the irreverence of punk and how reverent it came to feel at certain moments, in certain places, and through certain people. So Jesse Sublett, who helped shape that scene in the 70s and early 80s and went on to write books and become one of the creative souls in our city and helped shape the city. When my good friend John Burnett suggested that we invite Jesse to tell his story, and Jesse said yes, I found myself elated, excited, and a little bit scared.